Hey guys, so welcome to the JB's Nature Walk. Now it's been a while since I posted. We went on vacation last week. Went to Florida and South Carolina. I stayed in Florida for about a week, but I started in South Carolina, so I drove from Baltimore to Florida, but I stopped in South Carolina for a break. Yep, so I got some good images of the gators and mainly reptiles in general. Not too many birds, but I had a good time. Glad to be back to the hustle and bustle of Baltimore City. So guys, I've got this. I've taken these images before I went off for vacation at Marshy Nature Center, and I got a lot of pictures of big birds like ospreys. And you're gonna see other birds in here, and I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but you're just gonna watch and find out. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous female, and she is. I think she would just like hang around with the nest or something like that. She was just chilling. It was a gorgeous, gorgeous morning, man. Like around 9 a.m. I got there really early, and it was like beginning when it's starting to get hot outside. So the bugs weren't too bad and all that, and I actually hung out with somebody. He was there with me. We both noticed this beautiful female osprey, and you know. So we waited, and this beauty just popped out of nowhere, and actually kind of caught me off guard a little bit. Almost wasn't ready for it, this opportunity, but I guess you can say I was lying because now like I got myself ready real quick because like I got this picture. This is one of my favorite images I got this day. It's really good, crisp image, man, really good. Here's another one. I think it's the same bird, I believe. It's a female because remember I said this in the last, I don't know, I think it's the last video I posted. The females have the bib. So quite a thick bib, I would say. I think technically the males do, but the male's bib isn't as apparent. You see our little stripes of it, like just a little bit. This one is not so much. This is a female, so so actually, this female osprey, it flew really low over the treetops, and it snagged a few leaves from the tree. It was my first time kind of witnessing that, but it's nesting season for these birds, so just grabbing, I guess, whatever nesting material they can find and just taking it to the nest. I have been noticing that the female has been hanging out in the nest. Occasionally, I'll see the male osprey kind of diving from above with his fish if it caught anything. Sometimes it didn't do that. Sometimes it didn't have any fish in his talons. Sometimes the male osprey just actually I saw it kind of help the female rearrange the material in the nest or something. It was interesting to see. I thought that was kind of interesting. But hey, everybody's different, so yeah. So nothing too much, you know. During earlier in the morning, I would say, like the ospreys were like, doing their thing. I had to wait, like for I think like an hour or two until other action happened. um, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about in a few seconds. But yeah, it was an interesting day the last time I came. Um, so here is the beautiful adult bald eagle. This is actually my first time getting a close-up shot of an adult bald eagle. As you probably guys know that, I don't even have any bald eagle pictures on my website. But yeah, this eagle here was chasing the osprey with fish. I'm trying to remember. Did the eagle get the eagle didn't get the fish? I think the osprey got away. It outmaneuvered the eagle this time. But the eagles in this part kind of hang out in the treetops, and whenever they see ospreys diving nearby for fish, they really get alert and they start flying towards that osprey, and they start pursuing them so they can get the fish. I'm gonna give you some a little more information. So bald eagles aren't the best fish hunters. Ospreys are. If you notice, eagles, they don't really dive for the fish. They kind of just snag it from the surface of the water, which is cool. But the ospreys, they have to actually work for their prey, and they have to dive and you know in the water, feet first, whole body's in the water. And it's not always guaranteed that they would come out with a fish, but they have to keep doing that to get something. The eagles, they don't do that, and if an osprey, let's say an osprey did get a fish, right? Then it's like, well, the eagle comes by and takes it from it. Then it had to do it all over again. So it's not always being an osprey. So I am glad I got these bald eagle images. The first time getting a close up of a bald eagle in flight. I wish the bald eagle was not as close to the sun. That's the only part I don't like about it. But I can't be picky. I got what I got, and I'm just glad I got a bald eagle, especially with the new lens I have, the Sigma 150 to 600, perfect lens for it. When this eagle was coming, it was pursuing the osprey. I wasn't necessarily focused on the osprey. This is my first time even getting this close to a bald eagle. Flying this close to me. It's so close. I saw the damn talons, the damn yellow talons, man. This is crazy. So I was really excited, this morning. I was like, man. Talk about an adrenaline rush. But yeah, I love the pictures nonetheless. I'm sure down in the future I'll get more, better bald eagle in flight images, so. But this is my great first time to get it, so I'm happy about that. So, it is what it is. But yeah, I love the action. I capture the eagles pursuing the osprey, and it's like the highlight of my day and the highlight of this video. I would say this is like the climax. I would say the story. Just capturing different birds I've seen, and I've always definitely wanted to manifest an opportunity to photograph this bird. It's like finally, right? I don't know if you guys know about Conowingo Dam. People from around the world go there. It's this place in Maryland, and there's hundreds of I think I heard it was like 200 bald eagles there. There's a few ospreys there too. A lot of black vultures. So people keep telling me to go there. Probably one day I will. But I heard the best time to go there is usually around the winter time when the eagles are mating, all that good stuff. So I just hear that it's always crowded. I don't like crowds. That's why I like going to places like Marshy Point. I can always manifest an opportunity in a different park. I don't necessarily have to go to a hot spot and deal with the crowds and all that. But yeah, probably one day I will go to that Conowingo Dam. But we'll see what happens, and kind of go from there. Yep, I took a series of images of this bald eagle. It's not the most idealistic shot I love, like it's soaring and in the blue sky. It's not, like I said, it's not the most ideal image, but I got what I got. It's good with what I got on this day. And as you can see, I got a lot of in-flight images. That's what I planned for. I planned for bird in flight opportunities. I think I talked about this in a recent video. That's what I'm all about, guys. I'm all about bird in flight opportunities. As you can see, getting close to perch and eagle and osprey is not easy. I don't even waste my time thinking about it or entertaining that thought. But what I will do, is capture and photograph them flying up close to me. Now that's more doable. That's more realistic for me. Even though anything is possible, but I've just been through enough failures and trying to approach a large bird like this, and it flew away the moment I even thought about it, or even attempted to. So, I'm just speaking from my experience, but bird and flight opportunities are way more exciting and cool to capture, in my opinion. So, this is the last one of the adult bald eagle. I'm going to show you the juvenile bald eagle. So, man. This juvenile bald eagle is quite persistent. Very, 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 very persistent. And the reason I say that is because I observed this bird many occasions coming here. It chases well, I guess it does chase other bald eagles, but I was going to say it chases ospreys and it tries to steal their fish prey. And these ospreys give it a hard time. I mean, the ospreys earn their hard-earned kill. I mean, they're not going to let some young bully bald eagle steal it from it. It's like ospreys work hard for their food. It's not easy being a young bald eagle. It's not. It takes a bald eagle 4 to 5 years to attain its white head and its white tail. This eagle got a few more years to catch up. So it has to earn those stripes. And of course, the way it has to do that, it has to survive each day and live, which is not easy. And it has quite a few challenges up ahead. First, it has to learn how to survive each day, how to catch its food. Or usually around this time of his life, it's easy thing on carrying. I guess you can call that low-hanging fruit. Something easily attainable so it can survive and get by. It's not always easy capturing food, and especially unexperienced. And in this next image, you're going to see what I'm talking about when I say a young bald eagle has a hard life in the beginning. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. So you see, this eagle has quite a few missing feathers. I've seen red-winged blackbirds chase this bird, and those birds are tough. They will take bits and pieces of an eagle's feather just like that, eat some kingbirds. It's like a whole bunch of birds, crows. They all been harassing this bird. They've been flying too close to the nesting sites of other songbirds, so like I said, it's not easy being a young eagle, man. It's not easy at all. I kind of feel for this eagle, man. It's like it lost quite a bit of feathers, and it's earning the stripes. It is, and in my book, it is. It might not have the white head and white tail yet, but it's gonna earn it. It lost a few feathers. I mean, it's a warrior. It's a survivor. It's gonna make it. It's gonna make it one day. It just has to be a little bit more strategic, and it's gonna have to really develop the skills it needs to survive, to get food it needs, especially if it's gonna rely on fish as its primary source of food. It has to know the fish, and it has to know the water. It has to know its environment. It has to know the birds and other animals within its environment, when to avoid certain areas in its environment, so it can keep its feathers, for one thing. It needs its feathers so it can ride the thermals, for God's sakes. If it loses all its feathers, it's never going to fly again. So, yeah, this eagle definitely needs to be a little more strategic, but it's learning. It's learning day by day what to do. So, that's the main thing. As long as it's learning something, then it's going to make it. And, yeah. But I do look forward to see what it's going to look like in the next few years. And, I'll probably look back at these pictures like, man, remember how young this eagle was. Here's a female osprey. I think this is a different one because the bib is not as pronounced as the other one. Yeah, I got some awesome images of the osprey, or ospreys, I should say. Each day. Osprey Day, Bald Eagle Day, Big Bird Day. This park is really good for observing and photographing big birds, ospreys and bald eagles. And from the last video you saw that I photographed red-shouldered hawks. I think I got the red tail as well. I did get the red tail before. The red tail doesn't really fly that low, but I got the red tail when I was here. A lot of big players, I should say. And I've seen sharp-shinned hawks, Cooper's hawks. The black vultures don't really fly that low over the water, so if I go on land, I'll most likely see some, turkey vultures. They haven't been flying. Some have been still flying low, but they haven't been flying close to me like that. So at least not yet, anyway. But the last time that happened, it was on a windy day that I got those close-up turkey vulture shots. It was windy outside, and it was wintertime. That's another thing. I get a lot of close-up turkey vulture shots in the wintertime. Not so much during the spring and summer. I don't know why, but has always been the case for me. So, it seems like winter is the best time for me to get the vulture shots, especially the turkey vultures. Alright, so I got some more big birds. Here is a great blue heron. It actually came right towards me. It flew right towards me. Man, I saw this big bird flying towards me. Like, man, I gotta be ready for this. I got to be ready. I can't screw this up anymore. So, yep, he flew towards me and snapped a few photos. The only thing is, I wish I zoomed out just a little bit. Because these are tight crops, and I'm like, man, sheesh. But, I'm still learning how to use the lens, It's like, I guess when a bird is coming towards you like this, especially this big, this size, you should automatically zoom out a little bit, because if it's coming towards you and it's that big, you don't want to be zoomed in all the way, because then you're not going to get the whole bird. So I should have consciously been aware of that. But yeah, I'm used to zooming in, and that's how I've already shot. But I got to get used to this long lens, because sometimes the birds are too close. Most of the time they are actually kind of too close. Like, man, I wish I'd zoomed out a little bit. I could have got a better crop and better lighting, but I'm just gonna keep learning and through trial and error, basically. I mean, that's how I'm gonna learn how to get better at it. I actually like this image. It's really cool. They're all sharp pictures, all tack sharp pictures, and I love the lens and love the camera, and yeah, I had a good time. Very much indeed. So I nailed it this time, but I can do better next time. Yeah. And this has been a long time since I've gotten a close-up image of a great blue heron in flight. Sheesh. Like I just recently saw a video of me just photographing it and just perching in the water. Well, I got some flight shots for you guys. Look at this. Look at this image. Well, you see I was talking about that tight crop? Yeah. This is how I shot it in camera, so as you can, I think this one's okay, but I'd love to have the whole bird in the frame. That's the only thing. But you can understand why I got this picture, because I zoomed in so much, and this bird flew so close. You see what I'm talking about? The head and beak, eyeball, tack sharp image. The wings are quite a bit blurred, but I wanted you to focus on the bird's head. Look how beautiful up close this bird is. This bird is a hunter. It's a better fish hunter than the bald eagle is. But it has a different strategy of hunting. It wades into the water, and then it looks for a fish that's swimming near it. Its feet kind of looks like tree stalks in the water, so the fish aren't really paying it no mind, especially the great blue heron is standing in one spot for a while. So it stands in that one spot, and it just waits for unsuspecting fish to approach it close enough so it can just snag it out of the water. And I think that's a great hunting strategy. It kind of reminds me of how the praying mantis hunts. It's like the praying mantis of the water, of open, shallow water, I should say. Yeah. So, yeah, the praying mantis and the great blue heron have similar hunting strategies, and I kind of relate them to each other in a way. They look differently in a different species, but they definitely hunt the same in my book. Very patient hunters and very strategic hunters. Yeah, that's how I really get these bird pictures. I'm very strategic of how I go about them. Same way, but just different strategy. Yep. So I love the gorgeous blue sky, yellow eyeball. We got yellow beak, beautiful. Here's the last image, as I was talking about the tight crop again, but it's still a good image. It's not bad. It was a good day, and yeah, it was a very successful day, I'll say, getting all of these pictures. And I definitely look forward to going back. The last time I went there, it's a lot of bugs. This fly species just biting me, man. It was giving me a hard time. I'm like, what in the world? Then the cicadas were loud, so it was like something in the movies or something. It's like I'm going to some paranormal portal. It was loud ass noise of cicadas, and then we got this bug just driving me crazy. But nonetheless, I persevered and got some good images, and I ignored the bug. It's like, you know what? I'm going to get some good images regardless of what you're trying to do. But yeah, I had a good time. Good day shooting, and I just love it. Love it so much. And look forward to going back and getting some more good images, and getting better images. These are good pictures, don't get me wrong, but I see some mistakes I made, and I can improve, at least for the great big heron. Now, the bald eagle, that was an opportunity I was given. There was nothing I could do to change that. That's what I got. And on top of that, it was it was a chaotic situation. The eagle was chasing the osprey. It didn't care if it was flying close to the sun or not. That was the situation. So the situation was odd, and I can't think of the other word. But it wasn't the most idealistic situation. I hope you guys enjoy watching JJ's Nature Walk episode. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Buy my books, buy my prints, and links below the description. Donate. I have that link below the description as well to the video. Support me what I do. Of course, you can also buy my books and stuff like that. You can support me like that. That's basically it. Now I'm going on vacation. When this video is posting next week, so the week after this post, I'm going on vacation. So you're not gonna see a video after that. So just to give you a heads up about that. But hey, at least I showed you guys something, every so often, right? Yep, so yeah, I guess there's nothing else to say. Hope you guys enjoy watching, and yeah, and whenever I get something, and I'll hopefully post a video, and you guys will see the pictures. Alright guys, you have a wonderful week. See you guys later.